In this video, we're going to show you how to use the Assign To feature within Canvas. The Assign To feature will allow you to assign an assignment to a certain group of students in your class, in your Canvas course. It could be a specific class period. It could be several students that you want to have access to assignments or a specific assignment. So we're going to show you how you can go in there and assign that to a specific group, and then also how you can make that assignment available to certain students at certain times, and then also how it would be not available to them after a certain time. And again, this will work for assignments, this works for quizzes, anything that the students are submitting in Canvas. So what you're looking at here is my home screen. And if I scroll down in the home page of my Canvas course to in this module, I'm going to select the assignment that I want to work with. So I'm going to choose this example assignment down here at the bottom, and I'm going to click Edit up here in the top right. When I click Edit in the top right, and now it takes me to my assignment screen, the details. And if I scroll down, what I'm looking for is the Assign To section. So right here where it says Assign, this is where I can go in and I can assign it to certain people inside of my Canvas course. It defaults to everyone. Let's say though, for this example, I didn't want it to be assigned to everybody right now. I want it to go to the first period class. If I close out where it says everyone, if I click the X there, it gives me a list of all the teacher or all the students, I should say, inside of this class, as well as them organized by class periods. So here's an example. If I chose just first period, for that's the section, this course would be cross-listed. So I choose just the first period class. I can choose a due date. Right here, though, is where I could go in and make it available from a certain time. So let's just say, for instance, I want this to be available from Tuesday the 7th, starting at 9 a.m. until, let's say, um, Tuesday the 7th, and it's no longer available after 10 a.m. So the students will have 1 hour to access and complete this assignment. So once I do that, I can see just kind of a recap here. It's assigned to first period. I could put a due date on there if I needed to. And if I put a due date, I would just need to make sure the due date matched when it would be available until. But that's the first block. Now you'll notice right below that there's a add button here. And if you click on the plus add sign, this is where you could also go in and assign that same assignment to another group of students. So if I wanted to assign it to my second period class, and let's say that for my second period class, I want it to be available from, let's say, September 7th at, we'll do 11 a.m. in this example, and we'll make it available until, let's do September 7th, and let's just say we'll do 11:50 a.m. So in this example, it's available for about 50 minutes for the students, and it kind of gives me that information there. Again, if I put a due date on that, the due date would need to match when it's available until, and it will give you a message there if you go in there and do that incorrectly. Finally, we've shown the first period, how you can assign it to second period. We have available times for each class period. If I wanted to assign it to just a group of students, I could select certain students in the list and assign it to just those specific students. If you don't see a student appear there, you can just click and type in the name, and it should appear if they're in this Canvas course. And then again, the available from and the available until. So just as a recap here, we went into the assign to function. We chose which class or class period we wanted it to be assigned to. In this example, our classes are cross-listed, so that's why you would see a first period science and a second period science there. We utilize the available from until dates and the times there to make this assignment available from certain times um, up until we list another time there. So again, students can only access this assignment from September 7th at 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. if they're in that first period class. If they're in the second period class, they would see it September 7th from 11 a.m. to 11:50 is when they would be able to access it. And then again, if I didn't use the full class periods, I could always go in and assign to individual students and set the same parameters. So once I'm done there, I would just come over here and hit the save button. And when I save that assignment, I kind of get a summary of what's been saved. As far as the assignment goes, you can see right here who is it for. So it's available, or it's for second period. It's available from 11:50 or 11 o'clock, I should say, at September 7th until 11:50 on September 7th. For a first period, it's available from September 7th at 9 a.m. until September 7th at 10 a.m. So those are just a couple different ways to go in and tailor the assignment and make it specific to certain class periods and specific times.